time we were at our tent revival, do you remember the guy that came down from New Hampshire?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He had reconstructive surgery on his face. He was in a motorcycle accident and broke 100 bones in his face. They reconstructed his whole face, but they couldn't give him back his sense of smell and taste. And so he came to the revival because he heard that Oscar Gonzalez was going to be at the revival. And he says, I'm ready for my healing. He comes down and we start to pray. And he comes up and he says, I need prayer. And Oscar asks him, what do you want God to do for you? And for all my friends that doubt, you have to hear this story. He says, I had an accident. The doctors did everything they can do. They put my face back together again. But I can't smell anything and I can't taste anything. And I want God to do what the doctors couldn't do. And his faith moved that whole tent. Everybody in that tent revival was praying for that man. Oscar prays for him. And while Oscar's praying for him, he tells me, get me a piece of gum. And I look everywhere and I get a piece of gum and I give it to Oscar. And Oscar, after he prays for him, he says, I want you to close your eyes. He closes his eyes. And I want you to take a deep breath and he puts this stick of gum and he shoves it up this guy's face. He puts it in his nose. And the guy, and Oscar says, I want you to tell me, what do you smell? And the guy starts crying. He starts crying. Spearmint! I smell and taste spearmint!
Yes, it was powerful.
At that moment, he received the sense of smell and taste back. It was incredible to watch.
It was powerful. I was there. That was so powerful.
Yeah.
You know what that did? Because we were in a community. You know, what it did was that it really showed that God was real. That people that never ever seen that, the altar was packed that day of people that gave their life to Christ.